Hi guys, my name is Tiala and I'll be the one to share this WordPress workshop with you. So in this video, it's going to be a walkthrough of this workshop and an introduction on WordPress, the free content management system. Well, technically it's not free, but let's just go along and we'll check out later why did I say so, what are the hidden costs, and how much do I need to pay to get a full WordPress experience. Now in case somehow you didn't know, this is our second installment to our newly started Week of Workshop project, which consists of video tutorials of about 10 minutes each on a closed Facebook group. As this is a new project, your feedback is very important for us to improve our next workshop. A form will be released later in this workshop and your responses are very much appreciated. So now let's have a look on what we discussed in this workshop. Now, if you have joined us in our first workshop, the UI UX workshop, then you should have known the sense of design for a mobile application. We are going to do the same thing here, except that it's for a website. Believe me or not, there are some similarities between these senses of design, except that I think it is harder on a website because you can view it on your laptop, you can view it on your tablet, you can view it on your phones, and we even have different sizes and different ratios for all of these displays. And this leads us to our next point of discussion, the responsive design. Specifically, we are going to talk about what is responsive design and how do we implement it on our website. Then the next one, we are going to talk about the themes and settings on WordPress. Now, if you have been to WordPress, there are a lot of themes for us to choose from, and there are also a lot of settings that we can mess with, we can play with, and there are some settings that we won't look at in this workshop. We will look at them, but we won't explore them, we will explain them. And the reason is very simple. There's only one reason for it, and that is because they are beyond the paywall. So the next one will be the most interesting part. We're making a website with WordPress. Actually, it's two websites. The first one is a blogging website, so we're going to use the blogging feature of WordPress. And the second one will be more complex. It will be a product showing website. And the last major topic that we're going to look at are the plugins. And we are really just going to look at it because again, it's beyond the paywall and there are more, so try not to miss any of this content. So now let's talk about WordPress. Now, there might be some of you who might think, what is WordPress? Well, for starters, WordPress is one of the largest, if not the largest already, the content management system in the world, and it's free. Well, I know that I've said that WordPress is not free, and it's really not free, but we'll just take it as it is free and we'll discuss more on this later. And now that we know WordPress is one of the largest content management system in the world, there's one more question. Content management system, what's that? Now, in the simple terms, a content management system is a computer software used to manage the creation and modification of digital content. And if we dive deeper, a content management system usually has two major components: the content management application, CMA, and the content delivery application, CDA. So the CMA is the front end user interface of the content management system for the user, for the ones who manage the content. And the CDA is the one that compiles the content and updates the website. So what the CMA does is that it allows the user, even with limited expertise in the IT field, to use the system, because we know how complex it can be trying to build a website from scratch. Yeah, so the CMA is basically the front-end user interface for the users to add, modify, and remove content from a website without the intervention of a webmaster, which is the one responsible for maintaining the websites. So now that we know roughly what is a content management system, how large is WordPress? And based on market share statistics, WordPress is used by 38.7% of all websites on the internet. This is quite a huge number considering that there are so many websites on the internet right now. So anytime when you look at a website, you can think that there's an about 40% chances that it is built on WordPress, and it's quite impressive. You can't deny that. Now, pricing. So I know I've said probably a few times now that WordPress is technically not free. So now we're going to look at how much do we need to pay to enjoy the full WordPress experience. So I just open out WordPress very quickly, and this is a new website. As you can see, I just created the site and I named the site and basically nothing else. So let's just go to the hosting config first. So you can see that I'm not able to mess with any of this configuration, and it said that upgrade to business plan to access all hosting features. So we need a business plan. So now let's look at plugins. And it's again upgrade to business plan to install plugins. And it's not just these plugins, it's every plugin. So if I click on this, again the same thing, upgrade to business plan to install plugins. So we need a business plan. So now if I go to plans, there's some plans here. There's 4 in total. So we are on the free plan. So if we include the free plan, there's 5 plans. If we want to use plugins and if we want to mess with the hosting configuration, we need a business plan, right? So we need $25 per month, and it's billed annually. So we have to pay upfront for the 12 months that we are going to use, and even if we are just going to use 1 month, so we have to pay I guess $300. So we have to pay $300 even if we just wanted to try out. But there's a refund policy there, but you get what I mean. If we are not going to use the plugins, which actually is quite useful, and hosting configuration, I think we can, because hosting configuration, if we are going to make a website for fun, then it's alright. Yeah, it is what it is. We don't need this, but it's still, yeah, we have to pay $300 for this and the plugins. And of course, we have other upgrades as well. As you can see, free domain for 1 year, which is all across the board, Jetpack and this and that. And yeah, so apart from this, if we are not going to use the hosting configuration and the plugins, then the free plan is actually very sufficient for us, and it's quite a good thing considering that we can do so much things with the free plan. And that's all from me in this video. See you guys later in the next video.